just knowing that I've been there and I've been feeling that led me to come back today and to actually meet that column, being like, hey, I see you, I know you, now I know, I felt you, I got you, but now I also know. And I just connected. I kept coming back during the morning and filming it, because filming, in a way, it grounds me, because when I'm here, when I'm in those spaces, you can see it in my eyes, I'm channeling hardcore.
Well, you just traveled all across Europe and now you're in Paris. Thank you. So let me get back onto that video and add a few more details. A few days after what you just witnessed, I met up with a friend who is a psychic and very, very connected to the Christ consciousness. Her name is Claudia. And I told her about it. I told her about the place, and she said, please bring me there. So I took her there and we went, and I let her have that space, that moment, that connection. And we're all psychic in different ways. We all have different gifts. We all have different senses. And she gave me permission to share what she experienced. And I'm going to share what I experienced as well, being there next to her when we went to that column. So Claudia saw the event when Jesus was attached to the cross. She could feel the sensations. She could witness the crowd laughing at Jesus, who was attached and being whipped. She could witness the strength that it took him to actually connect to the stone itself and connect to Mother Earth and connect and receive energy and help throughout time, throughout space, throughout the different elements. She kept on repeating the elements, to actually harness that energy and help him go through with his mission, which is, the most difficult mission. He gave himself up. He sacrificed himself in order to accomplish something on this realm and the other realms. And she really could see. She showed me the different specks on the rock, telling me that this is where his blood fell and stayed for weeks and months. And the column actually stayed there for a long, long time before it was taken away. So there is a story, there is a beauty. When she connected there, she felt the immensity of that scene. And when I was next to her and I joined her, because I let her have that time, and then I felt that calling, like, okay, now you can join me. When I joined her finally, and she explained everything, we sat down by the column and we sat on the ground just next to it, and we meditated there for a long time. And for me, it was again a thymus, the higher heart activation just here, with the mission, with the remembering of what we make sacred, what we sacrifice, what we give our energy and attention to. And it was a further download and light language for me. It was a more weight, more codes put there, and also awakened. And when she told me about this, it was very interesting to see how I responded to what she was telling me, because I was both trying to help, because there was an emotional reaction, and it was not easy. It's not easy, I'm sure, to see with your own eyes Jesus being whipped, being mocked, being facing his own future death, to approach death in such a manner, and to know what's going to go and to know what's going to go on, and to help yourself to find that energy within yourself. And so I was both trying there, but also channeling the answers where there was that remembering, of how I put my hand there and how I felt the pain, and how I loaded pain from him that he put in that column. While he was getting comfort, he was also exchanging the suffering in that column, which is something that I can attest to, because when I go there and when I touch there, I receive a bit of that suffering, and I'm able to give a little bit of that comfort, of that you're not alone, a little bit of my energy, and that transfers and that crosses space and time, that really helps to go to him, and then there's an exchange. And taking a few steps away from the column and just leaving the space to any other person who might walk into the church, I started witnessing a lot of people just come and they know, and they come, they put coins, they put money, which is, you know, energy and energy exchange. They kiss, they touch, and all I could see is Jesus did something that is in the past for us, right? It's 2,000 years ago, but in a way, we're connecting and sending to the past or to that parallel version energy right now. And when he was suffering in that moment, he was connecting with all of us right now. He was raising that consciousness in the future. He was already receiving in a quantum way. He was already harnessing all the energy that he needed. So this is a way to understand that this is a collective thing, that this is the Christ consciousness is a collective project. It's a collective work of uniting all the different polarities and of becoming the God that you are within. The message of Yeshua, the message of the Christ is not, I am the Son of God, is we are all the children of God. We are all God ourselves. We are God and Goddess. And becoming that is the path, is the way. I am the way. It's I am is the way. I am. I am. I am. So I hope this makes sense. Sometimes when we talk about psychic things, it's a little bit difficult to understand or even to image because it's mostly felt through and it's beyond the mental. So I hope that you enjoy this. If you go to Istanbul, please go there and be a part of that consciousness, touch that column, give it love, and also report back, leave me a comment. Have you ever been there? Have you ever witnessed that energy? And if there's anything else that you enjoyed in the city, please let me know down below in the comments. Thank you for being here. And thank you to Claudia, who was able to channel those beautiful images and those beautiful informations that we're able to connect all together. Again, collaborative project. So join that, leave a comment, like, share with your communities, discuss, and have fun. I thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you.